ты маленький, ну это я не знаю.
Это, наверное, уже было. Хотя всякое было. It is difficult to learn things. Difficult. And when you are watching my videos and see something that I am fixing and doing, you assume by default that I have skills, or that I have talent, or something like that. And when a person cannot do something, they assume by default that they are just not talented, or they don't have skills, or whatever the reason they find. They just find excuses to justify themselves not to do anything. Okay, they will just say, oh, it's difficult, I cannot do it, or I didn't learn it in the school, in the college, I don't know, or whatever. They can find many different reasons, and they will never do anything. They will be only commenting and watching other people doing something. By the way, I was like that. I was also like that before, until a certain time when I decided to become a hermit. I set this goal for myself. I have to do everything by myself, or as much as possible I should do by myself. And this is why I'm doing so many different things. And where do I learn it from? I just have 2 pair of hands here, and I have 2 pair of eyes, and I have a little amount of brain, and I use that, and this is where I learn it from. I just learn it from my own experience. When you see my videos, it may look so easy, that I'm expert or something in fixing something, but I can tell you, it is very difficult to do those things. I would not have thought few years ago that I could be possibly fixing my own car. I had zero knowledge about this. I had close to zero knowledge in electronics and stuff like that. And still, until now, I know very little. But people admire, and this is why I'm recording. I want to clarify how I'm learning things. I'm learning things in a very hard way, by trial and fail. Okay, I fail so many times, I mess up with so many things, but I just don't record these failures on my videos, because it doesn't make any sense to show my failures, to show something I cannot make. I only show that something useful for you, and this is what I share. And when people comment me that they admire that I have special skills or something, I have special abilities, or I am good at something, I can do something not self-evident. Of course I do it not self-evident, but I need to do it. I'm a hermit, okay? When I became a hermit, I set this goal for myself. I must do everything by myself, by my own hands, and do as much as I possibly could do, okay? And this is when I started doing things. Do you think few years ago I could have possibly fixed something? I had zero knowledge, I had zero experience, but I just started by hard way, by by brute force, by starting disassembling things and looking at it, experimenting with things. For example, yesterday I needed to do something with my grinder, polisher, how do you call it, I don't know, but it stopped working. And what could I possibly do? Of course, I could go to the repair store, to the maintenance store, pay money and get it fixed, okay? But I don't choose that way, because I decided once and forever, I'm a hermit and I must do it by myself, even if I mess it up, even I could possibly break it. And yesterday I already messed it up a little bit, so I broke one bolt, but I fixed it somehow a little. I found some workaround already. So these bearings, they stopped working, so I need to remove it, and probably I'll also change this one as well, and there's a third one. 3 bearings at one time I have to replace it. But do you think I have experience in this thing? I'm doing it for the first time ever in my life. I almost broke it while disassembling it, you know? But I understand it. I accept the risk of breaking things. But if I don't try, it will not fix it by itself. And I will not learn anything if I don't try and if I don't fail. So this is how I learn. I try, I fail, and sometimes I succeed. This is how it works. There is a risk of breaking. There is a risk of not fixing it. I understand, but sometimes it is possible to fix, and I fix it. And when I have time, I record video for you to share how I fix something. And when you admire and you tell that you have some skills, you are talented, oh, you just kill the whole idea which I have. You destroy my whole idea, my belief. And this is why I show all of my videos how to do and fix and so on and so forth. I just want to share with you that it is possible to do anything you want just by using simple tools, by using 2 hands and your own brain and eyes. And it is possible, it is doable. And this is my idea. Without going to any school, without having any degree or whatever. Do you think I am a mechanic of fixing cars? I never worked as a mechanic. I'm just doing it because I need to do it. I need to fix my car. Recently, my radiator got broken completely. I'm driving now and I'm wasting a lot of antifreeze. 5 liters I wasted already while waiting for this one, for this replacement. I bought it recently, very cheap. I was looking for a cheap original Toyota radiator, but this is from another car. It's from Toyota Celica or Celica. It was very cheap, like $20 only plus delivery. Delivery was around $15. So it is cheap, and the owner said that it is working. Do you think I have experience replacing radiator? No, I don't have any experience. I can break it. There is possibility that I'll break it completely and then I'll throw it away in the garbage. But there is also possibility that I can fix it. And do you know, it is so impossible. I have my eyes, right? So I can see this thing, and this is where bolts go in. So you can put it in, screw it in, and here there is one pipe, there is another pipe, 2 pipes, so we connect it here and there. Here we install 2 fans, and there is a sensor goes here, and that's it. Another pipe here. You can see it by your own eyes, and this is how I do. I just look at it and I think, what can I do with this one? But there is one difficulty. this pipe is on the other side. It goes that way. But on my car, it is going that way. And it is closer to this, I don't know, to this container. How is it called? I don't know. So I have to do workarounds. I have to connect it here and bend this pipe to the side, and it will be much longer, and I don't know if it will work or not. And also here, two holders here, they are different from my version, so I have to do workarounds again. But I have my one pair of hands, one pair of eyes. I will just look at it and I'll try to do it. Do you think I had welding experience few years ago? No, I didn't have any welding experience, but I just bought a basic welding machine and I started doing it. At the beginning I was not good, and I was getting better and better, and this is how I learned. Also about English. Do you know I knew English out of the blue? No, I could barely say few words when I was just starting learning it, when I was in my 20s. I didn't get anything useful from the school, from college. No, it was useless. All of those courses are useless. I only started getting better in English once I started practicing. I am opening Google Translate, I translate one word and I try to say it and repeat and repeat and record for you. And this is how I learn English. Also, another important role in learning things and doing these things which I am doing, I believe, I have to admit it here, very important role is that in one of my videos I said I started living an abstinent lifestyle, an abstinent life, okay? And some commenters, they started commenting. They said, it's impossible. One real dude said, it's fake. Yes, it's fake. I'm fake. In your mind, I'm fake person. Because I don't have any sex. I don't have any girls. This is how I'm living. And I said in that video that when you don't have sex and when you don't even think about sex, you have a lot of energy. I'm not even masturbating, okay? And I can turn that energy into something different and learn things and fix things. And this is really important. But a lot of people out there, they like to masturbate. Of course, I could go and masturbate too. I could masturbate my dick. Oh, sorry. I could masturbate my phone and sit at home and do not do anything and say, it's difficult. I didn't learn it. I don't know how to do it. I could mess it up. And start masturbating like this all day, every day. And sit in a comfortable, warm house. But instead, now I have to go out in this frost. By the way, today is not too cold, but soon it will be cold. So I have to go out in this frost without even having garage and fix my own radiator by myself. I could go to a car shop, of course. It is easy, it is maybe even cheaper, and quickly I can have it fixed by someone else's hands. But will I learn anything from that? No, I will not learn anything. I will not get any skills. And this is the only way, the hard way. This is how you learn things. Get out and do it by yourself and stop masturbating. Okay? And I'll go to fix my own radiator with my own hands. I'll not ask anyone even if I mess it up, I'll buy another one later.